Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video where we talk about the upcoming basketball shoes in the next month. June releases are very interesting. Honestly, I wouldn't say there are a lot of heat. I've been wrong so many times in the past, calling one shoe good or bad from the images, and then they turn out to be the complete opposite. But anyways, lots to look forward to this summer, that's for sure. As always, the release dates are subject to changes and delays. That happens all the time. Like the Kobe 4 Girl Dad was supposed to be at the end of this month, but has been pushed back to June 7th. Depending on where you are and your local retailers, these days can be different too. But we do have a few brand new models set to debut in June. Some big names. Just a friendly reminder to please consider hitting that subscribe button if you enjoy the content. Here on this channel, these shoes that we're going to be discussing today, you will see a video on most of them. Now let's get right into these new hoop shoes in June. Okay, real quick, on May 30th, pretty much as we speak, the Tatum 2 denim should have released in a lot of places. Nike did a similar denim colorway like this on a lot of their models. Basketball shoes, I know they did one on the LeBron 21. Nothing too crazy with this one, but some of you might already know that this is my personal favorite hoop shoe so far this year. I still think the Easter one looks the best. This is a shoe that I'm pretty sure will eventually go on sale. I mean, we're in a great time in terms of discounts. I saw so many great deals during my most recent trip. I like the Nike factory store, clearance store, Foot Locker, Dick's, they all had amazing sales. I just wonder if anybody knows if there is such a thing as the V2 on the Tatums. I noticed some retailers, at least here in Canada, have the Tatum 2 V2 on the name tag for this one. Like last year's beige or light brown colorway, that was named the Tatum 1 V2 apparently. Yeah, I wonder if there's a difference in their setup and performance. Please help me out if you know. A couple of shoes from Chinese brands, they usually don't have specific dates laid out well in advance. Finally dropping this month is the Way of Weight 11. I think some people were able to get these already, like in China. It's been 2 years since the Way of Weight 10 came out. I'm just super excited. They'll be making a bunch of colorways for sure, and the Infinity version was unveiled too at an event. Why would they put his face as the trash impaler? I don't know. Why did D-Wade agree to it? No idea. To be completely honest, I am still skeptical about the weight, breathability, and durability of that also, just purely judging from how they look. But again, I thought the Zion 3 was going to be the best shoe of the year based on the photos, so you never know. I thought the Tatum 2 was going to be hideous, but I'm actually loving it. Also dropping in June, most likely, should be the All City 12 Encore. What a smart way to do a V2 this time. I think that's one of the coolest names any brand has come out with. This pair looks quite different from the regular All City 12. Material-wise, it looks like a more reinforced upper. On the heel, you have a huge TPU logo clip. Some people were making the use protection reference for the All City 12 logo placement. This time, there's no visible logo on the lateral side or medial side. I like the diagonal cut through the midsole. Might be pretty caged, but should be full-length boom as usual. So I think it's going to be a promising release. All white looks really clean. I think they might have made like an all pink one too. So All City 12 Encore, not V2 this time. You can expect to see that soon. Kai 1 will see the Playoff Energy colorway on June 5th. And that's on Anta's official site in the US. I really like this one. Bright yellow with some neon, tropical vibes maybe. There's also the Black Warrior, which is a triple black. Very Kyrie. But this one is a predominantly yellow shoe. Kai 1, just as a little update, I still wouldn't call it elite, but it is a shoe that slowly gets better over time. Slowly. And I'm not saying this because they advanced to the finals, but considering the attention to details, execution, meanings, overall package, it's a purchase that you won't regret. I can tell you that for sure. And the other model that he was wearing, could it be a budget version, a pro version? We'll have to see. Following the Kai 1 on June 6th, we'll have another Jordan 30A low. This one looks basically like the low top version of the FIBA colorway that I have, but with the difference being a solid rubber also this time instead of the translucent also on the high top. White and metallic gold, Jordan Brand usually does a pretty good job with the execution of these types of colorways, symbolizing the trophy or winning gold something like that. On June 7th, we mentioned these earlier, it was supposed to be May 31st, but most places should have changed the date to the 7th now. Kobe 4 Girl Dad. This seafoam type of green is a color that we don't normally see. According to Vanessa Bryant's post, the color choice is inspired by the photo of Kobe and Gigi sitting courtside at the Lakers game when he wore that orange WNBA hoodie. The beanie color is the color on this pair. The suede upper and silver panels are really attractive to me. So here, wishing everybody good luck. We'll need it. The good news is Nike seems to have a ton of Kobe A team colorways planned for this summer. Like we saw the gray pair, blue, red, now there's an orange one too. Kobe's for retail again, I think it's just a matter of time. We're getting pretty close to it, I feel like. Same day, on the 7th, LeBron 21 is dropping a collab with LeBron himself, the shop, his own show. They're going all out with the elegant style on this release. Gold suede on the upper. I actually think these look amazing. Now he has worn this one in the playoffs against the Nuggets. Looks like it's got a clear translucent also for the most part, and a tiny section of black solid rubber at the back. Special edition, so it retails for $10 more at 210 USD. The middle of the month will be showtime for the new KDs. The producer pack will have 3 different colorways with 3 different artists. I'm sure each collab has its own stories in it. Design-wise, as a consumer, I like Bink's design the most out of the 3. You just can't go wrong with a combination of orange, tan, and olive. It's like a pumpkin-looking colorway almost. There's some tiny speckles on the midsole. It's pretty unique. But the other 2, they each have some really cool details on there too. Whether it's the clean color fade of purple, or the black pair's got lightning bolts all over it. All 3 of them look fantastic, I gotta say. June 14th, some sources say it might be the 17th. Who knows? Sometime around then. I didn't realize the KD 15 had a producer pack too. I mean, we've seen all 3 of those, but that's pretty cool. Given KD's love for music, this pack gives us something outside of the generic or ordinary designs. All right, possibly saving the best for last. On June 25th, towards the end of the month, we'll have the Nike Sabrina 2. I think if you're in the US, it already says coming soon on the Nike website. This shoe, I think a lot of you can agree on this. It's almost a carbon copy of the Kobe 5. Maybe the color blocking has something to do with it, especially the panels on the side of the toe box for this black and purple colorway. It looks like another aggressive low top guard shoe, Kobe-like of course. The overall construction didn't change too much from the Sabrina 1, but I think it looks even better. There are also images of another pair called the Conductor, icy light blue on it. That one is super clean. Tech-wise, 4-foot zoom unit plus a combination of 2 types of cushion foam. That's what Nike says in the product description. Like a harder foam wrapping around the other. Maybe that's why the heel part extends out quite a bit at the back. This shoe also has a completely different traction pattern now, so I am very much looking forward to it. If I learned anything from the previous version, I won't go with the translucent also again, especially on Nike by You. If they give us more color options on Nike by You, that'd be fantastic. Either way, I think these are going to be very popular. Again, it's dropping on the 25th for $130. Also on the 25th, same day give or take, there's also another Ja 1 colorway. That's all for the confirmed date. Still nothing heard about a Ja 2 or anything like that. Oh, and just finishing things up with the Greater Than series from Nike. I didn't see a release date for these until just now. I was guessing it could be late June or early July. So July 3rd, we should be getting the GT Hustle 3. This looks more like a GT Jump 3 or a Zoom Rise, if you remember those. Zoom Rise was such an underrated shoe. You can see the exposed zoom unit in the 4-foot. Should be full-length zoom strobo too. Cushioning looks promising. It is a higher cut than the 2. The shoe seems to be bulkier than before. Much higher off the ground too. Being politically correct, Nike had this shoe designed and tested primarily by a group of women. In the meantime, the GT Hustle 2 should be getting a beautiful K Yao pink colorway for breast cancer awareness sometime this summer. You can see the logo of her foundation on the heel. I think that's going to be the best colorway on the GT Hustle 2 if it sees a wide public release. You can either wait for that one, or there's definitely a KD17 on Pearl much later this year. GT Jump 2 and GT Cut 3 are both getting some more takes, and those Safari ones look awful to me. Also a nightmare if you have triple phobia. And they also made a GT Cut Cross, which looks just like the Academy. Another budget GT cut, well, budget-ish. I read online that this might go for $110, so 15 bucks more than the Academy. Same traction pattern, same cushion probably, so the difference might just be the upper material. You get a more reinforced upper, I suppose. Softer, more premium in hand, better ventilation. Yeah, that should be available later in the month. If not, then next month. So that's about it for the basketball shoes releasing in June. I most likely missed out on some, so please feel free to add to it if you see any other good ones. Wavefweight 11, Sabrina 2, All City 12, Encore. These are 3 must-cops to me. Brand new models. New colorways, I'm most excited for more KDs and the Kobe's obviously. Lots of Nike stuff. I'm sure other brands got something for us too. I just didn't see confirmed release dates. Let me know which ones you're most excited for down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you sticking till the end. Password is milk tea this time, so I know who you are. Much love as always, and I'll see you next one.